Schedule of events for the last half of 2020, posted on May 30th, 2020 by Kai Huynh Go. Tentative translation from Vietnamese by TTL. 1. Heaven's message, determined to be in the middle of the year, disturbances everywhere, predicted in early June. 2. China will be the first, a region of flowing water. People are sifted, with tens of thousands sacrificed. 3. Those who laugh at China in previous days will soon realize that the U.S. will be the next, to entering a lockdown in order to fight a new epidemic. 4. Then comes India, the number of deaths increasing with drought and hunger, bringing mayhem to the region. 5. Africa then follows with widespread crops failure. An army of insects will come to compete for food. 6. Funniest thing is, those false mystics busying themselves with rituals for peace, all of them doomed to failure and death. 7. Japan comes next. Destroyed in the sea will shake, probably a third will be exterminated. 8. Gradually to Korea, destructive volcanoes during the midwinter cold. Whole island is blown. 9. Next will be crude oil barrels piling up, only dejected sellers as no one is buying. 10. The same old thing will happen, with barbaric rich bearing the swords and pointing their guns, causing conflicts for dominance. 11. With economic battles, the whole world suffers. World War III will happen unexpectedly. 12. The world is shaken by surprise missiles, causing widespread misery. People die in mass graves. 13. Start of winter. Havoc in lakes and rivers, plains covered with ice. The ice age is coming. 14. The whole of Australia. Heat is everywhere, like living in a furnace filled with ashes. 15. Forests burn in South America. People cry out to heaven for relief, but heaven only pours down more fire. 16. Amid the calamities, those who want to save sufferings will also be put into the pan, sautéed until the bones are softened. 17. The future of Vietnam is dark and grim, facing hunger and starvation and broken dams. Schedule of events 18 to 39. 18. Gatba Island is taken. Salt farmers facing hardship. Salt fields becoming scarce, like finding a needle in a haystack. 19. Political upheaval following a state funeral. Rampant violence and ongoing hell. 20. Disasters being hastened. Flood in either two regions, the South, North, Central Vietnam. Adding to the miseries, fallen trees and collapsed houses. 21. The farms in Ba Vi district, thought to be immune, is contaminated. A shocking scene of the sudden viral infection. 22, 23, 24, 25. Inhumane and unrighteous, the wealth of the power-hungry, Jung Win clan will be dispersed. 26. Sick and tired of the Vin group who tried to cheat the banks by selling pie in the sky. They will soon face disaster. 27. Phuong Tao, Vietjet CEO, is reeling. The aviation industry in turmoil. The property bubble, all will explode. 28, 29, 30. The undulating mountain range of Bao Loc city in Lam Dong province suddenly collapses onto the road, dividing towns and districts. 31. The tightened security makes people miserable. Economic stagnation, a nation in anguish. 32. God has ceased to bless. The blessing vault is closed. People must be on their own. Practice patience and frugality. 33. Whoever owns a business, close it down in time of slump. Looters come at night and sweep one's house clean of grain and rice. 34. Hundreds of families are fighting the rats epidemic. Shortages of medications, widespread miseries. 35. Dams in ruin, Takba Lake raging, breaking the hydroelectric plant, changing the topographic map. 36. The crooked government with its money printing scheme, inflation ensues, financial devastation. 37. Suddenly counterfeit money circling the market, the mafia gangs fighting for dominance. 38. 39. People in the U.S. are drafted. U.S. accumulates weapons, sacrificing lives. Schedule of events, 40 to 67. 40. Next, England allows refugees to flood its country, causing continuous mutiny. 41. The Ting Ting sect of Taoism harms the country and the people. They follow foreign power and betray their country for glory and wealth. 42. 43. Nations are competing, fighting each other in religious wars to win the Holy Land, claiming theirs is a true religion. 44. Small Singapore, built by financiers, depend upon the empire. They will all fall together. 45. How unfortunate for Paris. People marches and protests, political insecurity, bloody slaughter. 46. In Thailand, the collapse of the royal family, court litigation between the royals against each other. Also Thai temples eradicated. 47. The people in Cambodia are constantly going hungry. Its national autonomy is sold out. The country thus becomes a dead zone. 48. A declining Egypt will be bombed. Corpses are gathered and piled up, a living hell for the people. 49. In September, when a phenomenon appears in the sky, there will be death in Rome, the end of the church age. 50. Schools will continue to be closed, epidemic outbreaks, and ongoing crisis. Departments of education comes to an halt. 51. Cambodia invades Cape Gao Mao, attacking with magical power, living souls in torment. 52. The Malay Peninsula, plane crash, 2 heads of states together to their graves. 53. In Spain, Sagrada Familia, spreading fire, partial destruction. 54. New Zealand, racial discrimination, killing the people of color, river of blood. 55. Hong Kong Island, great calamity, half Western, half China, bullets fly, spilling blood. 56. Large fire in Mexico, the world turns their backs, indifferent to bloody conflict scenes. 57. West Europe, fight between the 6 countries, a scene in the distance, complete Europe dissolution. 58. Phu Quoc, the Pearl Island, houses aflame, celestial fire's destruction, people devastated. 59. Tuo Tin, city in Hue province, heavy taxes collection, impoverishing the poor, a dismal old capital it is. 60. Portugal has come to meet its karma, dreaded fearful scenes, guns, warfare. 61. Gaotao Island, Guangnin Province, spiritual movement causing more karmic debts, great hardships for people. 62. The Iranian government strengthens its weaponry, targets the United States, enters the World War. 63. The petrodollars has no bearing on anyone. The Arab world crumbles, everything in shambles. 64. Judgment decreed. Vin Phuc Sun La, Vietnam. Rocks and soil slipping down. Villages swept away. 65. Ha Nam, North Vietnam province is next. Rainfall over 3 days. 10 centimeters of water. Fields and plains washed away. 66. Dead fish floating in a river in La Nga, South Vietnam region. Poisoned by toxic algae, stench of rotting fish pervading the air. 67. A dark sky above and gloom earth under. Department of Defense capitulates. Eastern U.S. surrenders. Pains and sufferings shared by all. Schedule of events 68 to 88. End. 68. The number of deaths from the pandemic will reach 1 million. Vietnamese expats who could return to the homeland are the blessed ones. 69. Those who escaped Vietnam are the unfortunate ones. Although the country is poor, it is looked after by the gods. 70. Look, Can Tho province, located right at the center of 12 provinces in the Mekong Delta. This year, 2020, severe saltwater flooding hampers economic prosperity. 71. In Long An, Tin Giang, the flood of refugees across the boundary roads. The country is in disarray. Long An borders with Cambodia. Tin Giang borders with Long An. 72. An Young Chau Dok cries over the drought crisis. Migration stream of Cambodian people. Whole villages go hungry. 73. On both banks of the Basak Hall River, pests and diseases spread. Alas, fruit trees garden, harvests all blown away. 74. Sapa, a town in Vietnam mountain region. Thousands of miles high, although the inhabitants are wretched and miserable, nobody cares for them. 75. Right before the war, Ha Tin River flooded, water waves all around, emptiness, abandonment in all places. Dong Nai, province in southeast Vietnam, Trang Bang, rural district of Dong Nai, an area caved in, dead bodies in cramped place under the mines. 77. Indonesia will be wiped out when its capital sinks under the water. Understand that it is God's will because their blessings are exhausted. 78. The imposing of martial law on the wretched Vietnamese people, so the worm has turned. Uprisings ensue. 79. On leaving Europe, Germany goes back to its old way. The Prime Minister goes to jail, and fascism gathers pace. 80. Ukraine is a small country, but the bombs are big, very bright red flames. Get Eastern Europe all worried. 81. Da Nang badly, caught in pincer attack. China at night and the U.S. by day. Innocent people being chased by both sides. 82. UK and USA suffers hunger, followed by Vietnam. Suffering becomes real for China. Russia in turmoil. 83. In the capital of Pyongyang, a fight between two dragons, with heads cut off and blood spilled, will happen at the end of the year. 84. Dam Doi, Gao Mau, Vietnam. Seafood businesses in a scurry, triggering frantic sell-offs, causing chaotic scenes. 85. In every part of central Vietnam, people were under hardships. Water poured down and fires started. Some go hungry while some die. 86. The New Year of the Ox, 2021. Powerful coastal flooding, coastal erosion. Drop everything and run. 87. Tay Ninh and Phu Tho, South Vietnam cities and North Vietnam province. Abandoned by gods. People worry. Evil religion rejoices. 88. China is tussling with the U.S. The Red Committee, Vietnam, is chosen as a place to light the furnace's fires, the battleground. Indochina deeply troubled. End. May 27, 2020. Prophecies from Heaven's Court for 2020 by Kai Wen-ke. Translation from Vietnamese text. 1. June 3rd. Riots in the States. Clash between the people and the military. 2. June 5th. Missouri to remain closed after a Walmart employee tested positive for COVID-19. 3. June 7th. India faces a major plague. 4. June 9th. Vietnam closes its doors as plague returns. 5. June 12th. Demonstration in Russia. 6. June 13th. China locks down a city of 10 million people. 7. June 14th. Stock falls to red line. 8. June 15th. The Dragon's Head, a president, got ill. 9. June 20. Earthquake again in Santa Cruz. 10. June 20th. Minor shake in California. 11. June 20. Earthquake in Indian Ocean. 12. June 21st. Locusts attack China. 13. June 23rd. Solar storms causes heat wave on Earth. 14. June 24th. Another dam is broken in Vietnam. 15. June 25th. Bankruptcy of airlines. 16. June 27th. Financial bubbles caused by the states printing of money with impunity. 17. June 29th. Plague outbreak in Guam. 18. July 1st. California shaken up. 19. July 1st. Fumes and ashes from Alaska. 20. July 3rd. Tsunami in Japan. 21. July 4th. Volcano eruption in Korea. 22. July 10th. State funeral in Vietnam. 23. July 11th. Nazi Germany. Fascism is making a comeback. 24. July 13th. Bomb explosion in New Zealand. 25. July 17th. Big cathedral in Spain on fire. 26. July 17th. Paris shed tears. 27. July 19th. A mysterious illness becomes a global epidemic. 28. July 20th. Three Gorges Dam collapses. 29. July 23rd. The world under lockdown. 30. July 27th. Iran's missiles strike. 31. July 28th. Earthquake in Midwest USA. 32. July 28th. Russia enters the Cold War. 33. July 30th. Tsunami in the West. 34. August 5th. Lootings and plundering spread to Arizona and Nevada. 35. August 7th. Ocean and lake overflow. Bin Ho Tonal Sap Lake in Cambodia. 36. August 9th. Students stop going to school. 37. August 11th. World War. 38. August 15th. Hell in Western Europe. 39. August 16th. Europe breaks up. Dissolution. 40. August 20th. The world witnesses scenes of sufferings and punishments from the Supreme God. 41. August 21st. Death of Vietnam's head of state. 42. August 27th. Anarchy of the 12 warlords. Figurative for chaos and civil war between the Vietnamese political parties. 43. August 29th. Riots in Vietnam. 44. September 2nd. National celebration. State funeral, national calamity. 45. September 3rd, martial law established in southern Vietnam. 46. September 7th, China attacks northern Vietnam. 47. September 8th, waves rising, tumult in East China Sea. 48. September 10th, all living souls lament and weep in utter misery. Updated June 15, 2020. Prediction number 8 should read, The Dragon's Head, a president got ill.